NEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Raven Bloom. Here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. The city of Saginaw is sorting through hundreds of applications for free furnaces now that the deadline to apply has ended. Saginaw residents stood in line early Saturday, hoping they will be chosen as one of about 170 households to receive a free furnace through the Home Rehabilitation Program. The funding for the program coming from a grant from the American Rescue Plan Act. The application process is now closed, but residents are already looking ahead to the spring and summer when more grant money will be used to pay for windows and roofs. The Lapeer County Sheriff's Office is investigating a crash they say seriously injured a 16-year-old driver. Deputies were dispatched to the scene on Reamer Road Friday. Investigators say the passenger side tires made contact with the shoulder. When the driver tried to make a correction, the vehicle left the roadway, hit a culvert, overturned, and struck a boulder before stopping on its driver's side. The sheriff's office says the driver was wearing their seatbelt. The teen had to be extracted from the car before being taken to a local hospital. The sheriff's office says the driver is currently in intensive care with life-threatening injuries. Excessive speeds and impairment are not believed to be factors in the crash. And over 700 scouts from across the state gathered at Delta College to participate in a merit badge program. Youth could earn badges during the event, including some from more obscure topics like chemistry, astronomy, and movie making. The video you are seeing was taken by scouts participating in Saturday's program.
I'm getting friends and time with my scouts that I might not get on weekly meetings because we just talk there, and this we get to be involved in a merit badge that we all need.
Organizers from the Michigan Crosswords Council say the event had a massive turnout. The council is one of the fastest growing scouting programs in the U.S. Now here's Kyle with a look at your forecast.
Thank you, Raven. Temperatures are currently sitting in the low 30s across mid-Michigan, and we will be falling as we get into the overnight hours, but really not all that far. We only go down a few more degrees, but we do get below freezing, and as we have snow moving through, as we'll talk about here in just a second, some of that will be able to stick. Again, low to mid-30s out there right now, currently 35 in Saginaw, 32 in Midland, 31 in Mount Pleasant. As we get into the overnight hours, waking up early tomorrow morning, as you can see, we've got those mid to upper 20s and those low 30s across the area, so we might fall by 5 degrees or so, but really not all that much as we wake up tomorrow morning, though it will be chilly. Now, on the hour by hour, we do have snow moving through the area, a few isolated showers right now. As we go into the rest of the evening, it'll kind of stay that way for a couple of hours before we see a more widespread snow event take place as we get into very late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Notice those temperatures right around or just above freezing, and we have those showers moving through. So when we have these snow showers, it's likely that we get accumulations maybe on the grass or on the roof of your car. But other than that, it doesn't really look like we have too many impacts from this. We shouldn't really be waking up tomorrow morning from any substantial snow on the ground or especially on those roadways, because it is going to be quite warm out there, especially for those ground temperatures. As we go to the rest of the morning, early Sunday, it does look like we have the chance to even see a little bit of sun as the snow is now well off to our east, and we should be having a pretty easy day. We could have a few isolated flurries moving through as we get into the afternoon hours. For the hour by hour, the hourly forecast for tomorrow, again, temperatures getting back up into those upper 30s, potentially knocking on the door of 40 degrees. We also have the small chance for some sunshine here and there. Otherwise, it does look to be a mostly cloudy day for us. And on the 7-day forecast, we continue to have mostly cloudy days going forward. We've got a couple of quiet days as we get into the start of this work week before we get into the mid and end portions of this work week, when we do look to have a chance for some more active weather, warming back up into the low 40s, potentially dropping back down into the low 30s with chances for rain and snow.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.